Hello friends, my name is Koolio. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are taking a look at non-Pokemon Pokemon. This is a game called Monster Mega Evolution. And yes, this is a total illegal clone rip-off thing of Pokemon. And you're probably thinking, Koolio, why in the world are you even taking a look at a game like this? It's probably gonna get shut down in like a week. Well, here's the thing. I love Pokemon. I love playing Pokemon, and I don't mind playing these like rip-off games. I've played a lot of them actually. There's one that keeps like getting shut down and relaunched, shut down, relaunched, and different names and stuff all the time. And I remember one of the times I played a whole bunch of it and had an absolute blast. And so when I saw that this game popped up, I was like, I'll give it a try. And do I think it's a great game? Do I think it's a bad game? I think it's an okay game that I think will scratch the Pokemon itch for a lot of people, as well as the gacha itch that a lot of people that have. Like, I love playing gacha games, and this game combines the two of them together into a simple package that's definitely targeted to get money, because this game has there's a lot of stuff. Like, whenever you play these types of games where they're launched and you know they're gonna get shut down really quick, they try to get as much money as possible before they have to rebrand and relaunch under a different name. And one of the biggest things that you'll notice, if I go to the top-up section, the event section, stuff like this, there's all these things going on the left. You got daily sign-in, level fund, consecutive login, gifts for daily top-up, summon to get Pokemon, catch Pokemon, top-up gifts, daily discounts. The game bombards you with all of this stuff, recommending you to buy things, and they do it in such a tantalizing way. Because let me just show you. First top-up, I could spend 99 cents, and I would get freaking Charizard. And Charizard is one of the best Pokemon that you can get in any Pokemon game, whether it's a ripoff or if it's like a legit Pokemon game. And so I can see a lot of people being like, it's only 99 cents. I'm going to buy Charizard. It's not, not that big of a deal. But the thing is, this game's going to get shut down real quick. And so that's why they do stuff like this, to get you to buy and spend money on the game before it gets shut down. But gosh dang it, I'd freaking love to have Charizard on my team. Now with this game, I've got some basic Pokemon going on here. I got my Metapod, my Pikachu, Slowpoke, Pidgey, and Clefairy. And the thing is, and they give you kind of a taste of this at the beginning, it makes you want to get those high level Pokemon so that your team looks really, really cool when you go into battle. So let's just jump into the battle. Let me show you guys. I haven't unlocked everything in this game. I'm probably just going to play it more casually for fun. But I'd figure I would let you guys know this game is available to play. I believe it's only available... Actually, I believe it's available on both iOS and Android. If you go look up Monster Mega Evolution, I'm sure you can find it. So the game has your basic gacha play system. You go from chapter to chapter, from stage to stage, fighting enemies, collecting stars. Once you get a certain amount of stars, you can collect chests that gives you materials to level up and power up your Pokemon. And the game is somewhat generous when it comes to collecting gems. They're premium currency, but not like a whole, like, you're not gonna get a whole bunch all at once. You gotta play through the game a good amount before you're gonna get enough gems before you can do your first free 10-fold summon. I'm probably not gonna get there in this video, but I do have some gems set aside to do a couple of summons just so I can show you what it looks like. Now I've got this game set for auto combat. And it does have voice acting, but the voice acting is super sketch. Like, sometimes Ash sounds pretty good, and then they bring in Brock, and Brock's audio sounds like somebody recorded it in the back of a van, and it's just... Yeah, but the combat itself can be entertaining. I'm assuming if you get to higher levels or even PvP, you can really focus on the different types of characters. Now, from what I can tell, there isn't really an elemental system when it comes to this game, like there is in Pokemon, but there is a system of there are attack characters, skill characters, defense characters, and the like, such as that. I'm sure if I were to dive deep into it, maybe there is some sort of elemental system. I don't know. I really just jumped in this game casually to play it. But the game, I'm just going to go ahead and turn off auto combat for now. That does have some unique mechanics when it comes to the combat system, as you're kind of playing through the basic story of the anime and the video games themselves. Let me we're going to jump into another combat encounter just so I can show you kind of what that is. Just so I can explain kind of how the combat and things work. Now, it's got things such as normal difficulty, and then once you've beaten a stage with all 3 stars, you can unlock elite difficulty, things like that. Now, let me show you, they have 2 mechanics when it comes to the combat system that kind of let it stand out and you have to pay attention to, but to be honest, you can just turn on auto combat and you're fine. So if I were to go ahead and just tap with my Slowpoke here, he'll go ahead and attack whichever target in the front. You can't attack the ones in the back, so you have to focus on the tank characters in the front. So you want your weaker ones in the back, your tank and strong characters in the front. And so I'm going to focus on this coughing just in front of me, and I'm going to do a basic attack, but then it brings up this little bar that pops up. You have to do a quick time event, and if you do the quick time event perfectly for all of it, all of your Pokemon will attack in successive combos that deal more damage and goes through the combat faster than if you were to just do it through a basic auto function. So you just have to tap the screen and pay attention to the combat and make sure that you get it just right. Now, they do have what's known as slide skills in this game. I don't know if I'm going to actually have the chance to show you a slide skill because I'm probably going to beat this boss fairly quickly. I'm actually not going to do the quick combo thing just so I can show you. See, if you don't do the quick combo, you're going to miss out on some pretty awesome attacks, bonuses, and things like that. But I'm hoping I'll be able to leave this guy alive because his name is Lob Monster. Lob Monster is his name. It's Corfish, not Lob Monster, which I... This game, I love these types of games because the translations are so bad, and it's kind of funny to laugh at, but at the same time, like I said, it scratches that Pokemon itch that you want on mobile. Here's the slide skills. Basically, there's a bar at the bottom of your Pokemon. After a couple of rounds of attacking and successful dodges or whatever, it fills up until the point where you can slide the skill and do an ultimate attack. So my Gust ability does a lot of damage, and then I'll probably be able to finish off this Lob Monster with my Metapod. Oh my gosh, it's so great. I love when I see games like this. Beautiful lady, goodbye. Will be back, no period. Get your butt over here. She doesn't even react to you. Just get going. Time to venture out. Oh my gosh, this game just makes me laugh just thinking about it. So now it does have your basic gacha progression system when it comes to gacha games and hero collector RPGs. Now, I feel like when it comes to these Pokemon type games, especially the ones I've played in the past, when it comes to enhancing your Pokemon, they have like a ridiculous amount of different things you can do to enhance them because it's this mentality of constantly seeing their power rating, their combat rating slowly increase and giving you all these little red dots here and there for you to upgrade them. So this is my Pidgey. You can star rank them up when you get enough shards in order to do so, and you spend some gold. The star rank them up, the max you can go up to is 7. You have to get them to a certain star rating before you can evolve them, and you have to get them to a certain level. You can upgrade their skills just simply by spending gold. However, you only get a certain amount of skill points per day that slowly replenish over time. So I've only got 3, now I've only got 2. So I'll probably focus on his quick attack a couple more times. And now I've got to wait 2 more minutes before I get a skill point. And that's not just for a single Pokemon. I believe that's for all Pokemon. So you only get a certain amount per day in order to increase their skills. So you might want to pay attention to which Pokemon are doing better, which ones are worse, so you can focus on which skills are the best. You can go through and you can upgrade them by using XP potions or sprays or whatever, kind of like the healing potions in Pokemon. And then you can enhance them as well. Once you've enhanced their weapons to a certain point, their gear, you can upgrade it to the next rarity. So once you get them to like this one, if I were to do a quick upgrade, get it up to +10, now I need this special item, this green gear scroll, in order to break it to the next star rating, and that goes up to 5. Now you don't have to go out and find these items, they're just automatically equipped onto the character, but so you can just kind of go through, quickly upgrade them. But it is kind of expensive, so you're definitely not going to have enough gold in order for you to upgrade all of their skills. On top of that, each of the Pokemon have their own quality. It goes from like gray to green to blue to purple, then to legendary kind of a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and advance my Pidgey up to the next ranking, which is a +1. And then I believe after this one, it might be a +2, and then I get to the blue rating. I don't know. I have to go and get more materials and stuff. But I did decide to save my Pidgey because I do have him at a certain level, and I have him star ranked high enough that I can actually evolve him up to a Pidgeotto, and then hopefully to a Pidgeot sometime. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I will say they do have they do have some stuff from the anime and from the Pokemon games themselves, such as like with Team Rocket and things. You can totally tell that a lot of the art assets look like they've been ripped straight out of the cartoon or ripped straight out of something else and put into it. because it doesn't look it doesn't look that good, to be honest. So go ahead and evolve my Pidgey, and here's my Pidgeotto. It's taking a lot longer than I thought, and bada bing, I got my Pidgeotto. Perfect. So now that I've got my Pidgeotto on my team, it makes my team look just a little bit cooler as the Pokemon get bigger and cooler looking. And when it comes to evolving them as well, if I were to, you can go take a look. With this one, you can get them up to Mega Slowbro. And then you've got, I love how Slowbro is named Slowking. That's not Slowpoke to Slowbro, then to Mega Slowbro, but this guy is Slowpoke to Slowking, and that's not Slowking to Mega Slowbro. I don't know why they didn't just do that. I don't know, but you can tell, like, this is a game that was just roughly put together for our enjoyment to jump in and play as quickly as possible. We might as well. So look at this. I got to get my Pikachu to level 60 and 6 stars in order to rank him up to the next one. What? And then my Clefairy. Let's even see if they got the names right on here. Cleffa, Clefairy, Clefable, level 60, 6 star. Yeah, so it's definitely an interesting game. And you're probably wondering, why, Koolio, why are you even showing us this game? I'm sure there's people out there like me that want to play a game like this casually, just for fun. You don't really care. You may not even spend any money on it. You may get addicted to it. But you want to play a Pokemon game on mobile, and this may be the best one currently available to try. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on this game. If you guys happen to try the game out, let me know your thoughts on it. And if you've had fun watching this video, then make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, well, then consider subscribing for more mobile gaming videos coming in the future. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.